Yes.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Mandie.
Hi, Paul. Let's begin.
Good to see you.
Welcome to our first ever
episode
of our podcast, PMX Bandits.
PMX Bandits.
Would you like to tell everyone why we're called PMX Bandits?
P for Paul. I know. M for Mandy and X for Generation X.
Yeah.
So PMX Bandits, a little throwback reference to BMX Bandits, which we all loved as kids.
We did. So our idea is that we want to make a podcast where we're talking about things like friendship, because you and I are very old mates.
Old mates, yes.
Also, obviously, Generation X, growing up in the 80s and 90s, and all the nostalgia around that.
Yeah.
And also the arts.
Yes.
Like, we're both very much into the arts,
yes,
particularly film and acting and the craft of all that stuff. So we might do some interviews. We might just have some Mandie, Paul and Junior chats, because we also have the beautiful Junior.
He's our producer.
That's me.
Is that what they call what you're doing, producer?
That's what they call me.
Yeah. The producer. That's his street
I thought you meant Junior.
Junior.
No. Why are you called Junior? I mean, I know, but...
Oh, you put me on the spot. Because my dad's name is Joel as well.
Ah.
I share a name with my dad.
Mm-hmm. We knew that. Why am I going?
Junior is my nephew, and Paul and I have known your parents
for a long time.
All your life.
A long time.
Yeah.
So
it's really special to us to have you do this with us, because I just looked at the camera because it feels like family, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
yeah,
in this, our first ever episode, maybe we should do an origin story.
Oh, okay.
So how did we meet, Paul?
Well, that would have been school, I think. Would have been at
good old
Sandy Tech or Hyatt High.
You were at Hyatt High. I was at Hampton High.
Yes.
And then Jeff Kennett closed down lots of schools. Hampton High was closed down. So then they merged Bowie, Sandy Tech, Hyatt High. Was there one more? No, those three. I went those three, but that's before. And Hampton closed. So for 11 and 12, I had to go to Sandy because my school was no longer there.
Yeah.
And you were in the same year as so I have three sisters. You were in the same year as my middle sister. I don't know if they want us to say their names, but let's just say them.
It's too late. JC.
So you guys were in the same year. And then our youngest siblings, yours and mine, Julian and Mouse, were in the same year.
And they were best friends, still best friends.
Still besties.
And JC and I were very close friends. During school.
And then so all of our friends just kind of then merged together.
That was crazy, because it was just like all the other schools and all in one school, and it just became like, it was a bit of a party school, I've got to say. And do
you remember
probably wasn't best for me.
Ciggies there, like they made it like, this is a cool school. This is
trying to be like a
uni. It's pre-uni.
It was like a uni sort of.
So we had a designated smoking area. Can you imagine? We didn't have a uniform. I mean, you did at Hyatt, but when you came onto the senior campus for 11 and 12, there was no uniform. No. I mean, there's schools like that now, but not in our area.
If you didn't turn up to class, no one cared.
No one cared. It was up to you.
Not what I needed.
I went through a period in year 12 of not wearing shoes to school, and I got away with it. Yeah. They just go, Mandie, Coombe, where are your shoes? I just say, they're in my locker, and they go, okay. They didn't care.
No.
It was so
It was too loose, way too loose for me. It was really loose. But a big part of it, the school, was it was known for the arts, because it was the first time they were offering VCE as well. No, that's not true, but they were offering every subject. You could ever do was offered at Sandy. And the big draw card for Sandy was the arts, sort of like the drama side of things.
And at physical arts. Like, I know friends of mine went there because of the studio arts. Yep. So that was cool, and that was a big part of. So because of it was so big in the arts, it meant that people were friends with year levels that you wouldn't probably normally be friends with.
No, it's a real mix of different
so you could be you could be in year 11 and you're hanging out with kids in year 9, year 8, because when you're doing the musicals and things like that, because that was a big deal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The musicals was a big deal.
I know.
Like, if you got a good part in the musicals, you were seen as you're pretty amazing, right?
Which you did.
And everybody is like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you in Friends, because you had the because the head of drama wrote a musical. Was I in year 12 that year? I think so, year 12.
Yeah.
The year before, I remember we did Pirates of Penzance. I freaking loved that.
Yeah, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah, and then in year 12 it was very special because the head drama teacher, Charles, he wrote it. So it was so important to him. And, yeah, we were all in that one.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, we ended up going overseas with that one, the Friends.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't
over to England and America. And
really?
Yeah, they travelled with it. Yeah. So weird. I don't know. I can only remember.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
You went overseas with it?
Yeah, I played the
Where was I?
bully.
I was already gone by then.
Who did you play?
I was the bully. Yeah. Oh. Well, what do you say like that? What do you mean?
Who's the bully in Friends?
Pardon? What did you say?
Who's the bully?
I don't know.
In Friends? The guy who picks on the...
No, it's not Friends, the TV show.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should have really specified.
I know, it was saying
no,
Friends.
this is
I
pre that. This
Ross.
predated.
No, I knew this. I knew this.
Predated that.
I was just asking for the audience.
Yeah,
right,
that is a very valid question.
It's true. We're talking about Friends.
No, Charles, our drama teacher, in my Friends.
People watching going, you guys weren't on Friends. Pretty sure.
We don't know who you are. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it was not Friends, the TV show, but yeah, they went overseas with it, and I only remember chunks of that.
I don't even remember that you did that.
Yeah, and they did that for years afterwards. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
it was a really good program, that drama program.
Yeah,
because we go to Adelaide every year as well and do. Remember what's that festival?
Oh, Adelaide Festival.
Oh,
what's that Adelaide Festival?
What's that festival in Adelaide called?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Festival,
Adelaide.
Yeah.
Fringe. Adelaide
Fringe. So it wasn't Adelaide Festival.
It
is
actually
Fringe.
Adelaide Fringe.
Yeah. And yes, we went there with the drama group.
Yes.
And remember they used to do Dead Ant? Like you'd just be walking down the street with a group of like 20 people and someone would shout out Dead Ant.
I found that a bit embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing.
Me too.
Oh.
But you look like the fool if you didn't.
Yeah, and if you didn't do it and everyone else just drops and goes on their back and just swings their arms and legs around.
Someone called out Dead Ant and everyone would just drop to the ground like in the Rundle Street Mall and just kick your legs and hands up in the air.
20, 30 kids. Yeah. Cringe.
Drama.
Yeah,
drama. That was drama.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's where we met, and then our friendship continued on from there. We had a big group of friends.
Big group.
And like I said, all the friends merged. So Joel's dad would have been in the Mandie friend category. You know, he's my age.
Yeah.
And obviously all your friends
and
all Mouse's friends. And we would just all meet at my family home on a Friday night, which we called Friday Night at the Coombs.
Friday Night at the Coombs.
Have drinks and dance in the lounge room all night long every Friday. Sometimes some of us would go off to Transformers and then...
You would go off with Jackie to Transformers and because we weren't, I think, were we only 17?
When we were first...
I think we were only 17.
Yeah.
We couldn't get into trannies. Although I got into trannies because I looked like I was a man in year 10, year 11.
I looked like I was 12
because I had stubble.
I was about 35.
Yeah. Did you have key pass then or
I had
ID?
A key pass.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get my license forever, so I had a key pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just never got asked because I had...
Transformers.
What's a key pass?
That was your ID.
ID if you didn't have a license. What do you guys call it now? Because you guys were telling my son to get one the other day. Was it, I think... what are they called?
Digital ID.
Yeah.
Digital ID.
Key pass sounds cool.
Key pass is so much cooler. Yeah. Yeah, and it had a key in it.
It had a key in it.
Yeah.
A special lock.
So, I remember going to trainees and thinking I won't get in and then, because I think I had stubble since year 9. They just thought, or they probably, Anyway, they just let me in,
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Trainees.
I was the first one to get alcohol out of my friends because I looked older.
That was Jackie for my
Was it?
friend. Yeah. She could get it from about 14.
I just remember being down at with a group of mates down at Sereno, and we all put our money together, our coins together, and I was carrying all these coins. I was wearing a Superman T-shirt, and
I remember that T-shirt,
and board shorts, and I was like, "There's no way they're going to think that I'm 18." So anyway, I went in there with all my coins and put all the coins on the table and asked for a slab.
He goes, yeah, no worries,
as
mate.
any 30-year-old man would do.
Yeah, and and he goes, no worries, mate, and gives it to me. So then
They don't care.
No, they didn't care. And then I came out carrying the slab over my head.
Was everyone cheering?
And all the guys were across the road all going.
Yeah. And then you had 2
And then we
cans
just
each
drank
and you were
warm
drunk.
beer because we couldn't afford the cold beer.
Yeah.
So, and then.
What do you mean you couldn't afford the cold?
Because remember, warm beer used to be cheaper
No,
than
I don't
cold
remember
beer.
that.
Yeah. I'm sure that's a thing.
I was going to ask the same thing.
Do you know what else was great when we were young? Was the pubs, dollar pots. Dollar pots.
Oh, yeah.
$5 jugs, dollar pots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And when you're in a
changed.
shout with 20 people.
Yeah. So you go to the pub
my God.
knowing Thursday night at Hampton.
Yep.
And then we'd go there for dollar pots, and then we'd all get on the train and go to the Central.
Yep.
And watch because they had a cover band.
No, the Steelers. Was it the Steelers?
But also sometimes Joey Peroni from
yeah,
Young Talent
Joey
Time. You
Peroni.
wouldn't know him, but that was a show that when we were little kids, he would sometimes be there in a cover band, and he was actually really good in that. Like he really got the crowd
Joey
going.
Peroni.
And then we'd go from there to Jake's.
Yeah.
This was all on Church Street.
Or I'd go Marine as well.
I reckon we were a bit older with the Marine. The Marine became a bit. It was a bit.
And the
cooler.
Marine was sort of the recovery Sunday
that
drinks.
was our big drinks.
That was like then we'd meet again on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So really Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Recovery drinks.
Yes.
And then if you want to kick on, you go to the Espy.
Yes.
And watch a bit of comedy in the Gersha room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we got to this point where we were doing Sunday drinks, we were a bit older than teenagers then. I was working in retail and I was a manager and I changed my schedule to have Sundays off and Sunday, Monday off. So I worked Saturdays so I could drink on the Sunday and have the Monday off.
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
We had the jukebox. We had that front bar to ourselves.
Yeah. And I worked in hospitality. So, I never.
Yeah.
Monday wasn't a.
Happy days. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was good times.
Because of the drama stuff at school, we both really, because that school, Charles was so good with that program that when we would do these musicals, they'd invite casting agents. And remember, and it was a big deal if you got on the list where the casting agents wanted you to come and meet them. And so we both had experiences of that. And I got my first agent from going to that school.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was really lots of kids who went there but went on to do really well.
Yeah, they
as
did.
actors.
Yeah, and still, you see them pop up now and then in series and it was a bit of a go-to if you wanted to sort of, and then I think, like you're saying, the casting agents would know that there'd be
Greg Apps particularly. Remember Greg Apps?
Yep.
And Nick Hammond. I still see Nick Hammond.
Really?
Yeah, he's still doing it. So we both really, that was a thing we both really wanted to do.
Well, that's all I wanted to do when I left school,
Yeah,
which
same.
is horrible. It's just, thinking it's the only thing I could think of that I wanted to do.
Same.
And I remember saying to my dad, I want to, give acting a crack. And he said, well, give it 3 months. And if you, if you can't make it happen, then you've got to go get a real job.
Yeah.
So 3 months, I was like,
So what did you do?
I just
Did
kept
you
doing,
literally just?
I think that's why I did hospitality, because it just gave you that flexibility, and then you could do auditions during the day. And obviously nothing came out of it, but it's just the only thing that I really thought I want to do.
Yeah, same.
Did a little bit extra work here and there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but
I don't
nothing.
remember that.
I was in Wog Boy. Wog Boy is huge. I still get recognised for Wog Boy.
Do you? What was your character? Did you get a line?
No line. Just pretending to eat a hot dog out front of a nightclub.
Yeah.
So
Crucial.
that was my biggest claim to fame. And you've always used to
And
joke.
could you see you?
Yeah, they pull focus.
Before this, Paul.
Yeah.
Full focus.
They pull focus, as someone pointed out. I think Scott Major.
Oh, did he?
He saw it and he pointed that out. He goes, they pulled focus on you. And I was like, is that good?
Yeah. It's almost like a featured extra.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I really did. And then I did a scary audition for something years ago. And I think that was my last, I just thought, this is not for me.
What was that for? Do you remember?
No, it was in a big warehouse. I didn't understand the script. It was just...
Was it independent or was it like a funded thing?
It was an ABC thing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You walk into a big warehouse and there's big, circle table with sorry about that.
Not very professional.
And you couldn't see everyone sitting at the table, so you just had to come and stand in front of them and just do your bit.
Was there big spotlights on you?
Yeah, and I was like, it was like a fever dream. And then I couldn't get, I don't know, I didn't understand what I was reading.
Sounds like Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, thanks. And I was like, oh my God, that was horrible.
Oh.
And then I was sort of like, I was put off for ages. And
really?
Yeah. But so I didn't really, never really went back to it. And just moved on.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of stand-up comedy and stuff, but never really got back into the acting. But you did. You got some pretty good gigs.
I've done 50 million commercials.
50 million.
Well, it feels like a lot, and I'm very grateful for them. I know some actors don't like them, but because I had kids, like I had my first kid in my mid-20s, they were just such a good little earner, and I felt like it kept my foot in the door as I was raising kids, and so I always was grateful to do commercials.
They're good money if you got them. They were pretty good.
Yeah. That first one I did, the TAC one, that just rolled over. That rolled over and over
I know.
and over.
For years.
For years.
So was that TAC ad? That was huge, right? That was
huge.
Massive. So was that
only in Victoria though?
Only Victoria.
Yeah. So
and was that the first one that came out?
No, that's what's so interesting.
They were huge. Those ads. They were like.
They were. I think the one before mine, Bend Your Knee, Katie.
Oh, Bend Your Knee, Katie.
Yeah, that was just before my one. You probably don't know what we're talking about.
No.
And then my one came out, but
I've seen your one.
You have,
but I haven't seen.
Bend Your Knee, Katie.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, so that one came out. So they were on the radar to the point where when...
That became a catchphrase sort of thing, Bend Your Knee, Katie.
Yeah,
like if you got off the couch awkwardly, someone would say, Bend Your Knee, Katie, or, it was just a...
Yeah.
I'll have to put it up for people, like for listeners that might not know.
Yes.
If you can find it,
Yes. But my one went... Yeah, it just kept rolling over. And it something about that ad... I think I was talking to my sisters about it the other day, and they think it's because it was our age. Like it was we were 17, 18-year-olds in a car.
Going they could have been going to a festival
and they were
anything.
just laughing and giggling, and it just seemed so real. And and talking about Sandy, there was like 4 kids from Sandy in that
Lockie
ad.
Jeffries was in
Jeffries. Damien Walsh-Howley.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was I think he was the sibling of
It was Darren.
He was a sibling of Darren. Darren, oh my God, I so know who Daniel Tobias his name is.
That sounds,
Yeah, he's still doing stuff. He's still writing and stuff, but I don't keep in contact with him. But Scott knows him.
Yeah.
But it ended up being because it somehow it touched people. Victoria, the police got onto me, and I started going and doing talks at schools.
Really?
Because of that ad.
I didn't know that.
What authority have I got?
Wow.
And I'd go with a policeman. I did it about 5 times. I think the first time Gentry came as well, because he was in it as well.
He was in it as well?
He was in the car with me. And then after that, it was just me. And I remember going, how am I here? Like I'd be sitting in a school with year 11 and 12 kids just talking about with a police officer, because I think they told me it was a way for them to get the stats into the kids. Like if you just talk about how you filmed, they'll ask you questions about how you filmed it, all that stuff, and then I'll just hit them with the stats at the end. But I was just I reflected on it later. I was like, how was I going around being some authority on that? Because I didn't know anything.
Well, I remember Gentry, who was in it, which is funny because every time they re-released it and you got paid again, they'd cut him out.
I don't remember that.
You just see his arm.
Oh.
But I remember him telling me a story that he got pulled over by the cops and they said to him, mate, haven't you seen that new TAC ad? And he said, yeah, I'm in it. And they're like, don't be a smart ass. But that was huge.
It really got legs, that ad.
Yeah.
And it people were putting it in songs. Like
Darren.
Tism did a song called Greg the Stop Sign, was about that ad.
Really?
And Nick Barker, who became a good friend of mine years later. With the first time I met him, he said, "Oh my God, I've got a line in my song about you." And I was like, "What?" And he told me the line of the song, and it was straight from, I can't remember the song it's in, but it's just he just put a line in.
That's so funny.
I know. And this other band as well, I can't remember them. They were a Melbourne band. Someone rang me and said, "I was at a bar last night and there's a song they sang called 'I'm in love with the girl in the backseat who says Darren.'"
That's awesome.
I know.
That's so
fun.
cool.
I don't know why people resonated with it so much, but I think it's because it was confronting. It was the first time they showed the actual crash. Up until then, Benji and Katie, it was the recovering from it. But this was the first time they actually showed.
I do remember Benji and Eat.
Do you remember?
I do remember,
Yeah. But it was
big
budget, like, you know, a lot of money, you know.
And the director was so cool. And he gave me the best piece of advice as an actor, which was gold, because it's the first job I ever did. And he just kept telling us, because we were getting quite excited. We had to pretend to be fighting in the back or whatever. And he just kept telling us to pull it back, to the point we were all kind of looking at each other going, "It feels like we're just talking like this," kind of thing. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, it was the best piece of advice I've ever been given, because I, as you know, I'm highly animated.
Yeah. So it's because you're giving, it's more than you think it is.
Yeah, because the camera picks up everything.
You need to do that.
Yeah.
And where camera's picking up everything.
Told that on your very first job, it was a real gift from him. He was such a cool guy, and I can't remember his name. So I want to go swing back around to stand-up comedy.
Oh,
come on, because it's something I've always secretly wanted to do. Like, I go to stand up with your beautiful wife and another beautiful friend of ours often, and we always joke about, "Oh man, you could do this," and I always say, "Yeah, I reckon I could do it too," but I actually don't know that I think I could do it. I think it takes a lot of balls.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it now, but back then, it was. And look, a lot of it was, you know, at Revolver.
Yeah, you were hosting for Emma's.
Yeah, for the host of the show there, and do a little bit of stand up in between the guests coming up and doing their acts and stuff like that. And then,
did you find that hard or easy? Like,
I found it easy. I think it's more so once you're up there, I was at ease. Once I got behind the mic and started talking, I was fine. It's probably the build up to it more so, but once I'm up there and I'm doing it, it's fine.
So why do you think you stopped doing it? Stopped trying to do it? Like, why wasn't that like a launching pad and then you kept going if it was so easy?
Don't know. I also, because
let's unpack it. Let's unpack that one.
I also signed up to do at the Gersha Room.
Did you?
But yeah, my name was up there with, I don't even know if Dave Hughes and what's the other guy? Not Adam Wills. Will Anderson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then my name was under there, so I don't know. They must have been headlining it, and it'd be on a blackboard in the hallway.
Yeah, I remember.
Right? And my name was on there. And
did you freak?
I was freaking out, and I self-sabotaged. The night before, there was a party I went to and just got smashed, and then just was so hungover.
How we learn that later in life.
I know, and I always think, you know what?
But first of all, how did you get out of it?
Well, I just didn't go.
The old ghosty.
Yeah, I just didn't turn up. So, and then I think, well, you know what? Even if I had have gone up there and died in the arse, it's still, I would have
a story to tell.
Yeah, and I would have been with the other comedians, and they go, "Oh, don't worry about it. Come to this thing next week."
There's a big part of it is that in that world, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's one of those sliding door moments where I think I should have just, given it a crack. But
So are you saying that you think it was that fear? You knew that was a hurdle you were going to have to keep pushing. This is one thing you need to know about me. I put two expressions together because you don't push a hurdle. Just so we're clear, I love to merge. Yeah. But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pushing hurdles.
Pushing hurdles. Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like you knew that you were going to have to push through something and you just didn't have it in you at the time. Yeah, it's so interesting. Isn't it?
So
And then do you feel like now looking back on it, do you just think, oh?
Well, I did it with everything, like even with the acting, everything. Like it was because, I had
I've done it a bit too.
I had a cold reading because I got dyslexia. So if my biggest fear was going into a room and someone just putting a script down in front of me and going, okay, can we just start? Just start when you're ready. And I'm like, I would be freaking out.
Yes.
I'm like, it might not be. Yeah, I just freak out.
That's actually a really fair call though. Like, and back then, it's not like it is now where you could just, you could have, but it's not like you just go, just letting you know I'm dyslexic. Whereas now I think it's much more, people are more accepting and willing to say.
I need 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, can you give me 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there was that. And so it's just, so I just didn't, But I did do a class not long ago. Acting class, just to see if I still liked it, and I loved it.
Who was the class?
With the guys at Brave? Is it Brave Studio?
Nice.
Out in, over the Westgate there.
Damien Walsh-Howling's doing classes. Teaching.
So I think he's one of the teachers. I think, but there's I didn't have him as a teacher, but it was just a beginner's thing.
Did
just
you enjoy it?
Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So no.
Oh.
No, I'm good.
No, not opening that.
No, this is my outlet now. This is why, and that's why.
Do some acting now.
That's why I wanted to do this,
Yeah.
Because it's
a creative outlet for us.
Bit of an outlet.
Absolutely. PMX Bandits. 2, we should talk about like the kind of stuff we want to do on this little podcast, like what we plan on doing. So we're going to be nostalgia is a big one. We want to talk about growing up in the 80s and 90s and all the
which I think a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, exactly. And also we're going to do some interviews with people from that time and maybe friends. We don't even know yet, do we?
No.
But we like thinking that we're interviewers.
Yes, we can give that a crack.
And that we can give that a crack.
Yes. Yeah. And the arts, talk about the arts a little bit and maybe interview some people that we went to school with, gone on to do stuff in the arts. I reckon that'd be interesting.
I'm sure we could get Scott in for a start. He might be our first guest. No pressure now, Scott. It's on record.
Yeah. No, he'd. I reckon he'd be into it.
I do too.
So that's, and then what else are we going to talk about?
Well, I think we'll have some segments.
Yeah.
And they may not they may not be like, here's a segment, but I think like we talked about, just talking about lots of stuff that from growing up, like the kinds of things like we were talking before about things like Spooky Dokies.
Yeah. Oh,
being out. We really were the generation that were out till dark. Parents really didn't know where you were and they were all right with that. Yeah. They want you to be in packs.
Yeah.
They didn't want you out by yourself, but you were on your bike. It really was like that. You're on your bikes in a pack somewhere.
That's just different. Such a different time.
You just knew as the sun was setting you had to get home or you get in trouble.
Yeah. I had to be home by 6:30.
I think 5:30 for us.
Because, be home by dinner.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to talk about all that kind of stuff and just reflect because I think it'll be fun to talk about. And TV shows we loved and music and all that stuff.
Yeah, nothing too serious. Although we can get serious.
We can. We can get a little deep because one of the segments, Paul, remember, one of the segments I wanted to call Deep State.
Oh, Deep State. Unpack. What about unpack? Yeah, Deep State.
Because I was the one giving them all little titles, Deep State, which we just turned into. Here's what I'm thinking.
And we did talk a little bit about different names we wanted to call the podcast.
Oh yeah, we did that. Paul, we did that for Paul and I were flicking them back and forth all day.
That was the most time-consuming part.
But then we got it.
Yeah,
we got it.
So, but a couple of them.
Come on, say some of them because it'll be funny because this will give nostalgia straight away for people.
One of them we did think we were going to go with was "Do You Lick a Dick a Day."
I still think we can sneak it in.
We're just sneaking it in now because we really wanted to call it Lickadicka.
Yeah, Lickadicka.
Just trying to shorten it. Could we get away with Lickadicka?
But for people who don't know, when you were younger in primary school, you'd say it really quickly. Do you Lickadicka day? And then
and hope someone would say
yes. And then you're looking at I remember that as a kid, and I reckon a lot of people would remember that. But we decided not to go with.
I really still wanted to go with it, but you were right when you said that it's probably not very mature. And it could offend some people, even licker-dicker.
Even people, dick lickers would get offended.
You know what, guys? They're called PMX Bandits.
PMX
Bandits. Brackets, think of licker-dicker day.
Yeah, licker-dicker day.
That's the...
And Germlock Forever was going to be another one.
Oh, yeah, that was going to be one.
Yep.
And you would just say Germlock Forever?
Germlock Forever.
Whereas we would say, Vax for Life, Germ Free, Germlock, Lock Forever. And in my family, my family would say, and lock for the day. But we added
and lock for the day.
But me, Mouse, Joe added that bit in.
Oh, what was no returns? And no returns.
No. Punch buggy, no returns.
Germlock Forever and no returns? No, something was like, that was Tiggy. Tiggy,
Punch
no returns.
buggy, no returns.
No, when you play Tiggy and
you saw what are they called? Those cars, they look rounded. What are those cars called? Yeah.
A beetle, yeah.
Yeah. And you go, punch buggy, no returns.
Oh, because you saw the beetle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Is that because of your parents? Or do you go?
Oh, maybe.
Something no returns, though. There was like you tag someone and go, no returns.
I've said it 10 times. Punch, buggy,
no returns.
Pinch punch.
First of the month, can't do it back for the rest of the year.
Oh, that's harsh.
That's what.
Did you do that one? I still do that to my children, my sons.
Yeah.
Pinch, punch, first of the month. Can't do it back for the rest of the year.
Can't talk back for the rest of the year.
No, can't do it back.
Oh.
So if I pinch you in February.
Can't talk back for the rest of the year.
If I pinch you in February, you cannot pinch me in June.
I wouldn't remember.
I said can't do it back for the rest of the year.
Ours is pinch, punch, first day of the month, no returns. And then you can repeat it every month. So the first of every month. But you said no
return, so how can you repeat it?
For that day, you can't do it for that day.
Oh, okay, there's no returns.
Yeah.
I wouldn't remember. I'd just be like.
I can't remember.
Was that last month? Was that last month when you punched me, or was it?
What else?
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, ip, dip, dog, shit.
Oh, I was meant to bring that one up.
Is it ip, dip?
No, dip, dip. I don't know. It's ip.
It ip?
Sometimes I looked it up and it was like ip, dip, dog shit, and then it was dip,
even
dip.
Rhyme. It should be ip, dip, dog, ship.
But so that
ship.
No, but I'm just saying, why wouldn't it be it, dit, dog, shit? If it's supposed to rhyme.
Dip, dog, shit.
It and shit.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, it should be it, shit, dog. Oh, no.
Eat shit, dog. Eat shit, dog.
No.
Shit.
Not the dog.
Was that one, because I was talking about it with Dad the other day, was that when you stood in dog shit?
No, that was eeny, meeny, miny, mo, wasn't it? It was when you're playing Tiggy. Before you play Tiggy, you put your feet in. You go,
shit, dog,
shit,
you
dog,
are
shit,
not
you
it.
are not it.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you just say, dog shit, you are it? Because then you had to go around the circle and all the time to excluding someone. What if there's 8 people? You'd have to wait till the end.
8 times.
Do you know what I mean? You should have just said, it, dog shit, you are it.
More efficient.
A
lot more playtime.
Yeah. What about me and Joe? What about Foursquare? How good was Foursquare?
Did you guys get in Foursquare?
It's still really big. But Joe was telling me that her daughter is still in primary school, and the rules are way
and do
more
they still have
king,
and queen?
They have rules that we wouldn't even know about. There's like triple taps, and there's all. Did you have it like that?
I hated it, but we had like soccer rules, like headers and using your feet and shit.
Oh.
That was
a lot more advanced than King,
Ours
Queen,
Joe,
what was it?
King, Queen, Jack, Dunce.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're still a thing.
Are they?
It's just grown. I think there's,
evolved.
It's way more complicated.
You play with your phone now as well. So
you can just sit against the wall and play off your phone.
Yeah.
You can play remotely.
Yeah.
Don't even have to get out.
So we're going to talk about.
There's an app
we are going to talk about
Foursquare
a lot
app.
of this shit.
Yeah.
PMX Bandits. It's called technology.
Oh yeah, the internet
devices. I don't own a phone, so I wouldn't know. But
you don't have a phone at all.
Nah, you know I don't.
Yeah, but you have
what?
I have an iPad. That I was gifted at the age of 40.
So so for people to contact you
via an iPad
or fax.
No, landline.
Right.
Still have a landline.
You have a landline.
I have a landline. And apparently that's really weird. Those. I know, that's what everyone says to me, but I have a landline. And for a minute there I thought, shit, I'm going to have to get a phone at some point because, everything's online now. So when you're applying for something, they want your phone number.
Yes, for everything.
And sometimes, like, for example, I went to get an online banking account.
03.
I've done it. I've worked it out. I've cracked the code because I wanted to get an online banking and they just flat out said you can't without a phone number because we need to text you. So I was like, oh, no, is this the point where I have to get one? And then I didn't get an online bank account. But then I worked out if you put 03 and then your landline, it's enough numbers and it'll accept it.
Really?
Yes. So I'm like, touche.
So you don't have to go to the bank and do your banking.
No, I can do it on my iPad.
With all the boomers.
I do go to the bank sometimes and I want to go sometimes. I like real people. I like face-to-face.
Do they text your landline?
No. You can't text
Where does it go?
Yeah.
Where would it go?
So cute. You can't text
No,
the landline.
I was being silly.
Yeah.
They ring my landline sometimes.
Yeah.
Do they? I would never answer a landline.
Well, I've got an answering machine.
Oh, really?
A screen.
Tape?
But can I tell you, there's about 4 people that ring me regularly and that's it. No one else rings it. Yeah. It's probably a waste of money to have
I've got about the same
I need it.
Do you get like people trying to sell you stuff like
occasionally.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Around that certain time, around 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's not like every day though. It's probably who knows, Paul.
I can't believe you've just functioned without.
I know.
So what if someone wants to contact you straight away?
They text me on the iPad, but I will say...
They text me on the landline.
Yeah. But I will say I only text with about 20 people as well. And if you don't have a certain... I don't want to say all the names of the companies, but like if you don't have an Apple phone, I can't text with you.
Oh, right.
Because you and I couldn't text forever because you had a different one.
Yeah.
You can still text.
No, I can't because it's an Apple device.
It was iMessage.
Yeah.
And
the other thing with me is I'd never had Facebook or Instagram until about 5 years ago. So you couldn't iMessage me, you couldn't get onto me, but I kind of liked it. If you want to talk to me, you can bring me on the old landline.
Yeah, but then what about with like if there was, auditions and things like that?
Well, yeah, at first they were like when they just used to it. They just are like, fine, it's fine. And they just text me on the iPad or they email it to me.
Or put on a pigeon.
They email. And because I'm only working predominantly through email, I check them all the time. So my agent's actually said to me, you actually get back to me faster than most people.
You've probably been offered heaps that have just been texted to your landline.
Yeah.
Maybe just
all those like movie roles.
Are you joking?
You
can't actually text to a landline.
I'm joking.
Can you imagine?
Joking.
Yeah. The day's finally come, but you weren't there.
So we couldn't, we text your landline 10 times and you didn't reply. Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
Can you text on a landline?
But I wanted to talk to you about that anyway. So you brought up the phone thing because what I've noticed is, this is a little reflection thing. I'd love to get both of your views on it with the phone thing because you and I were in a time where we watched phones come in, mobile phones come in. We had, our childhood didn't obviously have them. You've always known them. And so when I didn't get one at the start, it didn't really matter because not everybody had them.
Yeah.
But then about 10 years in, everyone we know had one and it became annoying to people that I didn't have one because people couldn't contact me or they'd find it annoying that they couldn't just text me quickly or whatever. And at that point I was like, oh, am I going to have to cave? I just didn't want one because I watched things change. Like when we would go out for a coffee or for lunch or something, it went from being super connected to the person to every now and then there'd be an awkward something. You pick up and have a little look or a little sorry Mandy, I'm just and I don't care, but I'm just saying I noticed a change in the way people focus on each other.
Yeah. I wonder if people still find that like because you just reminded me that it was fully rude to do that. Like it used to really annoy me and bug me, but because things have changed, I think it doesn't, like you accept it more, that you can be mid-sentence and someone go, oh sorry, hang, give me a sec. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't annoy me as much as it used to. Like, I still think it's rude and I don't think you should do it, but it's
not that I even
accepted.
think it's rude. I don't even care that if it's rude or it's not. It's just that I noticed because I didn't have one that people would go, oh, sorry. Or sometimes they'd take the call.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, still, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's still...
I guess you're right, Paul, because I don't notice it now either. I don't even notice it when someone does it. But at the start, I really noticed it. I was like, oh, we were right in the middle of something. And yeah. And then, but now I notice when I say it to someone, so it went from being all my friends and family were annoyed at me. Now, whenever I bring it up, so I did a short film recently and we did a table read, and then at the end they wanted to put us all in a WhatsApp group. I can't do that. If you don't have a phone number, you can't do a WhatsApp group. So I said, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't have a phone. And everybody went and just went silent. And then people started just going, so you don't have a phone? They did all that. And then they were like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could never have a phone.
Everyone self-reflects.
Yeah, it's just I just feel like it's really changing. Like, do you feel that, you guys?
I don't know.
Do you feel, would you love to have life without a phone if you could? Or?
Oh, if I didn't have the job I had.
That's the thing. It's often connected to your job,
I'd probably just have a flip phone and you can take calls and, get texts and that's it.
Yeah.
I reckon I could do it.
Do you?
I've always had the cravings, I don't know if that makes sense. I've always wanted to do it.
To not have one?
Yeah, or downgrade a phone.
Yeah.
So I've wanted to get like an iPhone 4.
What would that – so I don't have one, so what would that mean? What would downgrading mean?
I mean, the iPhone 4 is a bit silly. It's more just like trying to be weird and different. But it would just be calls and texts.
Yeah.
Oh, so much. Yeah, right, to make it simple.
Because it gets to – now they get you because –
we can watch a movie on it.
Well, and they can only be updated so many times before you don't receive any more updates. So then like you talk about your iPad. My iPad, I've got no some of the apps won't update now because my iPad's so old.
It's
so
about 7
you've got to get a new
iPad.
So that's where they get you, where that never was a thing. Yeah, like everything, it's just it's a lot more limited. And
because I heard in, I think it's Canada, and it might just be a story someone was doing, but they were saying there's a real trend to go to like, is it called a burner phone? Like that kind of simple phone where you can only ring and text with people.
Well, that's kind of what
like it's becoming a thing.
Yeah, that's what I would like to have.
Yeah, so I wonder if it would do, if it will do full circle. Because you guys, your generation, you don't even know life without it. So
yeah, I don't know.
Well, we do, like, because
you didn't. I guess
for me, I was right on. I didn't get a phone until year 7, so 13, and then it was phone calls and texts. But kids younger get them straight away now. So like I remember what it was like as a kid to not have one.
But I mean, they were in the world. So you knew that at some point you're going to get a phone.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a big thing. Like,
whereas we didn't, they weren't even invented when we were kids.
True.
My kids were like, especially some other kid got a phone before everyone else, ruin it for every other parent because they come to school with a phone.
I know,
and then it's just like it's all on.
I know. I held my eldest off till he was 18.
I can't remember when my kids got their phones. We held off for a bit, I think.
Yeah, because there's really no rush on it.
No. What do they need it for?
But I get how cool it seems. Like in the 80s and all that. Remember when the first ones came in, they were like a brick.
Yeah.
And those in the movies, they'd hold them like this and they'd be like
I remember I had an Ericsson with a flip thing, whatever it is, and I remember saying to a mate, how cool would it be if like you could listen to like the radio on it or music on it? And they were like,
Paul,
why the fuck would you want to do that?
You predicted the future.
Future, mate.
Paul.
The future. So, yeah, but he was like, why would you want to do that? That's ridiculous. Why would you want to listen to music on your phone? I was like,
I think it makes sense. It's like a Walkman.
You're right. Yeah.
It's like your own Walkman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I remember Dad having to ring when he had his Motorola, he had to ring a hotline to work out how to put people's names and phone numbers into his phone.
Really?
Yeah. He'd be on the hotline. I remember on the phone.
That's so funny.
I know. So, yeah.
It's funny to me too that the generation above me, like our parents, they've all got phones and I still don't have one. Like they're like more tech savvy than me.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
PMX Bandits.
And also another thing I thought we could do is like confessions of a weirdo.
Yeah.
Because I've got lots.
Weirdo as in?
Like just weird things you do.
Us.
And to see if that's something else that the other two people do. Like, let me think of I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So I went through a period of time, this was 10 years ago, where when I go for a walk, I'd see how I would have looked like such an idiot when I would close my eyes and see how far I could go just using my other senses.
without
this.
Looking.
Yeah.
I've done this.
And I did it for days until
I walked for days?
I'd practice it and go further and further because the want to open your eyes is very strong because you don't feel safe.
If you did that for days.
I walked into the corner of a wall and split ear open,
Lord.
and it hurt so bad it immediately swelled up. And I'm talking, I was about 40. And I was like, I wanted to cry, but I was like, you can't because you're doing this to yourself. You brought this on yourself. So I didn't let myself. So that's one.
Right.
Another one, I went through a period of instead of saying thank you when I paid for something like my petrol, I said I love you. Because I want to see their reaction. Mm-hmm. So I'd just at the very end, I'd go, okay, love you. And I'd go to walk and I'd be like a creep.
How many people acknowledge that?
And I'd go, and what? Well, it was fascinating. So I only did that for a couple of days because it's actually very hard to do. I challenge you to try it.
Yeah.
So one person, without thinking, said it back.
Really?
In the petrol station. Love you too. And I walked out going, that's the best. That is the best. I didn't acknowledge it, just kept walking, but I was like, that's the best. Most people double took. Is that what the expression? Have I merged
double take?
They kind of went like,
yeah.
What did that lady just say that? Again, I was around 40, 45. So did that weird lady say that?
They're weird. I could
keep going, guys. I've got millions of these.
They're good. They're good ones.
So
because I'm thinking I don't like my feet touched, and that's boring. Like
mine was
being touched.
Mine was I trim my mustache in the car, like with Dad has scissors in the car, and so obviously you can't do that, Mans, but
maybe
maybe you do.
Yeah, depends on the.
Yours are a bit better.
Yeah, that's
Well, I'm challenging you now.
Maybe I'm not weird enough.
I've got millions.
Maybe I don't fit in here.
I've got millions.
The only other things I do, I don't know if it's a little bit OCD but if I put toast in the toaster, I think I know when it's going to pop. Like I was in my own head.
So are you going
2, 3, 2 now?
Do you ever get it?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you get it and you think it's going to be a good day.
It's not every time.
No, not every time. But yeah, when you get it, it's like it's going to be a good day. Yeah.
Because you're in sync with it.
In sync.
Yeah, with life.
With life and my toaster and everything. Yeah. So, I guess that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
that's really weird.
I'm feeling really weird right now because I thought you guys were going to come up with
I struggle to find that. That's like,
Another one I did when I was young, like I've been quite weird my whole life. When I was a little kid, when I'd walk down the street and pass someone on the street, I'd hold my breath because I'd be like, I don't want to absorb.
Oh, I did that. Yeah. I do that.
But old people, I'd breathe in deep.
Oh.
Because I'd be like, they're full of wisdom. They know everything. So I'm going to breathe in their energy.
I would, when I was eating breakfast in the morning and my dad would come out in the morning, get up from bed, he'd come into the kitchen and like he'd stand over the top of me and talk to me, and I used to think that his breath germs were getting into my cornflakes. So I was like, I couldn't finish it. Like I was.
You'd make you feel a bit sick.
Yeah. Yep. That is weird. That's surely
no,
that,
I think
that
it's
counts.
energy.
That's
I think
good.
it's energy. I think
good.
you're picking up on a vibe.
I was just like, you're ruining my cornflakes.
Why wouldn't you just take your cornflakes
'Cause you'd
somewhere
stand
else?
there, like
but
you'd
why
be
wouldn't
right
you stand
there.
up and walk away and finish them? Why did you think,
Well, 'cause-
now they're contaminated?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. But anyway. That's
I got lots of them.
That's
So I think
that's a
we
Yeah, I
can
need
talk
to
about
be.
these
I need
now.
to. I've
Yeah.
got
Next
that
time.
like I'm a
level.
germaphobe too.
Me
like
too. I
could
too.
never the kids at school do that and cough up like and spit it out sort of thing. Like the big guys that just do that all the time. It's feral. Like I used to hate it, but it'd make me dry reach. Like I could never spit or anything like that. So and then if I see them do it, I'd be thinking about it all day.
Oh, really?
I couldn't get it out of my head. Yeah,
Really? The image of it?
yeah, the image of it.
It is
know.
gross though.
It is gross.
Like, what is
But
spitting
boys
about?
used
Like,
to
I get
spit.
it.
Like there used to be a thing where they just go through a phase of spitting.
But but with spitting though, like it reminds me of a Western with the chewing tobacco. I always wanted to do that.
In the tin.
Where they just go, into the tin and make that perfect.
Yeah.
There was one guy at
Yeah.
school that would just like he spit it like 10 times or something in a
primary
row.
school or high school?
No, in high school. We all used to hang out front of a milk bar, right, down at Sandy, and he'd come out, Justin, and he'd g'day guys, there you go, like that. And we go, what are
Was he
you,
going?
nothing even coming out. He's just going, it was like, I don't know, it was weird. Just, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, he's smoking and about 10 times in each time. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
Sounds like a character.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was a funny time. All
what
hanging
were you-
out front
So you
of
were
them.
at the front of a milk bar.
Yeah. So after school we'd go and just
Was it
Sandy
a girl
Eves.
from school's milk bar? What?
no
Mouse's and Julian's friend?
no yeah they owned it
Was it
later.
their milk bar?
Yeah. But
Julie Kit. Are we allowed to say names? I don't know. Sorry.
Dunno.
Hi, Julie.
But
Her family.
I think so.
yeah, Bill owned it when we were younger. And yeah, we'd just go down there and
Milk
hang out
bars
front of the
were
milk
the
bar.
thing
It had an
when we were
arcade
kids.
machine
Oh,
in
yeah.
there, and
They were the thing,
and then
weren't
you go
they?
across the road and just kick the footy on the oval because it was across the road from the school, from Sandy Primary. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I knew. Yeah,
these
yeah.
guys were the last milk bar to have mixed lollies.
I was
when
literally
no one
going to
else
say,
had
can we
mixed
talk
lollies
about
anymore.
mixed lollies? Because you missed out. This is a nostalgic
yeah.
thing. You
This
could
is
take
like-
20 cents
Mate,
to literally buy mates,
take
go to the milk bar.
take 3 hours to choose what you want.
Because you're allowed to pick one. I want
one of them.
One mate.
and might be 1
one
cent.
banana,
right?
one mint leaf.
Yeah. So
What
the
other
person
lollies were
working
there?
there had to be so patient.
Yeah.
And you go, no, actually,
Yeah.
I won't have a mint leaf.
Yeah.
I'll have, I don't know what I want.
Yeah.
And just take
What
forever.
was your favourite?
The yellow
Cobbers.
buds.
Oh, caramellos.
No,
what they were called?
no, they're just the buds, the yellow buds.
Weren't they called caramellos?
No, yellow, anyway.
Yeah, they
Find
were
'em.
really
Cool.
good.
Yeah.
I love cobbers.
Cobbers.
Remember mates? And then cobbers were the bigger ones.
Oh, no.
And they were chewier. Mates could
buds,
break your
yellow
teeth.
buds.
Oh, yeah, they were really good.
And then, we'd go to the milk. I'm talking about being home before.
Yeah.
So you'd have it'd be like you have with the arcade game, you have all your coins lined up, right? Because it would say once your coins
Like when
line
you
up-
play pool.
Yeah. So it's like I'm up next after you. But you'd be like, I'd be playing and, you'd be getting to the next level and the next level and you think, you're killing it, playing Double Dragon or something like that. And then and you realise that the time is and you'd have to go, and
'cause you had to be home.
you go to your mate, can you finish it for me? But make sure you put my name in, at the end, you
Yes.
put your name in the game. Do you remember doing that? Putting your name in? You could put it in there was, I think it
I
was
remember
like
it, but
3
I
letters
never
or something you
played.
could, put in
wasn't
there.
my thing.
Yeah.
Joe was into that.
So it could, because you knew it was going to be a good
Yeah.
score and you're like, I need you to.
And did anyone do the dirty on you and put their own name in? Do you ever?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Was there any?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Is this a sign to wrap up?
Maybe.
That Paul's camera is not working?
Oh,
Little darling. Oh,
because I'm so hot.
you should have worn your glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Cameras just fail around me.
So.
Well, I reckon that's.
Yeah, the
That's
camera
it?
overheated.
I reckon
Camera
that's
overheated is a sign
wrap.
to-
Oh,
yeah.
the camera is overheating. Yeah.
Paul's camera is overheating, so it's a sign to
Yeah,
wrap
Because
it up.
again, because I'm so hot.
You are so hot, Paul.
It just overheats. I get it.
Yep. We're lucky we got that on camera.
Yeah. So yeah, I reckon that's our
first ep, guys. We did it. We did it, guys. We got through it. Let's hope it wasn't. There was something in it.
Do you think we'll do another one?
I think we will. I think we'll go again.
Let's see what the people think.
And I think we should. I think next time maybe we try to. Should we try to interview someone next time?
Sure. Yeah. Let's try to get someone in. Yeah. This could be the last one. All right. Cool. All right. Thanks, guys.
High five.
Bye. Well done. We did it.
Bye.
High five.
Good job,
Junior.